I'll tell you what, for your sake, because you've got to listen to me for an hour, and for my sake, because I've got to do the speaking, just to start off with, could you all do me a favour? Could you just stand up for me for 1 second, if you could? You've all been sitting down for a while, haven't you? Is that right? Okay, just put your arms in the air, if you could, with a stretch, and could you moan to the left, please? To the right with a moan, please. Backwards with a high-pitched moan, please. And forwards with an incredibly sexy moan, please. Oh my God, take a seat, take a seat, take a seat. What a scary sound. Anyway, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Alex MacPhail, and I represent a business called the SI Group. And what I've been asked to do today is very briefly, over the next sort of 55 minutes or so, what I've been asked to do is run through a brief presentation with you that we like to entitle Mastering Your Personal Motivation. Okay, now, before anybody gets too concerned and looking at some of the faces already in the room, I'd like to emphasize that my job here today, as I see it, is certainly not to come here and motivate any of you lots, right? So you can all relax a little bit. And I emphasize that because I've been in your position many times before at these sort of corporate get-togethers. And I remember a couple of times very clearly sitting where you are now. I remember my boss saying to me, Alex, you've got to concentrate. We've got this guy. He's coming to motivate you. And instantly I heard that, my reaction would always be to lean back in my chair. I would cross my arms like this. There's some brilliant examples already in the room, actually. Or even worse is the sort of stroking, that one there, so perfect. The stroking of the chin like this. And I'd look at this speaker and I'd go, you just try. And motivate me, mate, right? And I'd fight this poor speaker. Okay, and at the end, I'd raise my hands in glee and go, yes, I've won. I'm still demotivated, right? So I'm not here to have a battle with you guys to see whether I can motivate you on that, because at the end of the day, our belief is very simple. And that is, if we want to be motivated, if we want to perform at our highest potential level, we've all got the ability to do so. We wouldn't be in this room if we didn't have that fundamental ability. But we've also got that annoying ability to sometimes perform at slightly less than our highest level, all right, or a demotivated state. So what this session's all about is just to give you a few ideas, some tips, some techniques that you can take away with you. Number one, to use on yourself if you choose to, and that's up to you. And number two, to use on your teams if you influence teams to instantly improve performance. Okay, and if we can do that in the next hour or so, it's probably been a reasonable investment of all our time.